Good day everyone, I'm Krisha Macy Hermida. I'm from BS Cream 3H. Today, we will discuss about comparing the similarities and differences of RA 9344 and Juvenile Delinquency and Prevention Act from United States of America.
Republic Act 9344 or the Juvenile Justice and Welfare Act of 2006 in the Philippines and the Juvenile Delinquency and Prevention Act in the United States, while both aiming to address youth crime, have notable similarities and differences in their approaches. We will talk about their similarities. First, focus on rehabilitation. Both systems emphasize rehabilitation and reintegration of youth offenders into society. They prioritize addressing the underlying causes of delinquency and providing support services to help young people turn their lives around. Second is diversion programs. Both systems utilize diversion programs as alternatives to formal court proceedings. This program aims to address the offense without resorting to traditional criminal justice measures. Third is best interest of the child. Both systems acknowledge the importance of considering the best interest of the child in all decisions and actions within the juvenile justice system. This principle emphasizes protecting the child's well-being and ensuring their development. Next, we will talk about their differences. First, minimum age of criminal responsibility or MACR. RA 9344 sets the MACR at 15 years old, meaning children under 15 are generally exempt from criminal liability. In contrast, the US has a lower MACR, which varies by state but is typically around 10 years old. This difference reflects differing societal views on the maturity and accountability of young people. Next is court proceedings. The U.S. justice system generally involves formal court proceedings, even for minor offenses, while RA 9344 emphasizes diversion and alternative measures. This difference stems from varying levels of judicial oversight and the emphasis on restorative justice in the Philippines. Next is sentencing and then detention. The U.S. system allows for a wider range of sentencing options, including detention in juvenile facilities, while RA 9344 prioritizes community-based programs and alternative forms of care. This reflects the Philippines' focus on reintegration and minimizing the use of detention. Last is restorative justice. RA 9344 explicitly promotes restorative justice principles, seeking to repair the harm caused by the offense and involve the victim, offender, and the community in the resolution process. While restorative justice is gaining traction in the U.S., it is not central to the juvenile justice system as it is in the Philippines. I will give some key provisions of RA 9344. First, adopts the principle of restorative justice. Second, prohibits detention of children in jails. Third, enumerates the right of children in conflict with the law. Fourth, provides for juvenile delinquency prevention programs. And last, introduce community-based diversion programs. And next is the key provision of Juvenile Delinquency and Prevention Act in the U.S. First is establish the Office of Juvenile Justice and Delinquency Prevention. Next, and second, provides federal funding for state and local juvenile justice initiatives. Third, promotes community-based programs and services. And last, addresses juvenile delinquency prevention, intervention, and rehabilitation. And last, the conclusion. Both RA 9344 in the U.S. Juvenile Delinquency and Prevention Act share a common goal of addressing juvenile delinquency and promoting the well-being of youth offenders. However, they differ in their approaches to criminal responsibility, court proceedings, sentencing, and the emphasis on restorative justice. The difference reflects varying cultural and societal perspective on youth crime and the role of the justice system.
And that's all. Thank you for listening. Bye!